What's up, Alan? Here we have some invasions for you today. I'm excited. We had some good runs yesterday and some bad ones. So I invaded. This was my first invasion of the day, and these guys wanted to be honorable. So like, okay, whatever. It's my first one, hopping in, just figuring myself out, and getting into the invader mindset. And so this guy and I come here, both got heavy weapons. So just again, I'm getting into it. I should have been a little bit more passive. I shouldn't have traded that second hit right there. But the reason I left this one in is because this guy is being all emoty, and the tree, nice little stab. So that made me feel pretty good. We may have lost, but the Goldie is gone. So I consider that a victory. So this one was my very second invasion, and I was feeling pretty good. Like, okay, made a better mindset. Trade when you need to, don't trade when you don't need to. And so this guy, he's by himself, so that's nice. That's what we're looking for. And we're just rolling around, being a little passive, just trying to scope him out, figure out what he's going for. And he's got the upward swinging great sword, and so we just try to hit him with the little weapon art just to be a bit aggressive. And he switches to the halberd, which is interesting. I don't see a ton of halberd gameplay, so I'm not sure how it's gonna go. I'm trying to get him with some rolls and then swings, and it works a little bit. We're starting to get into the groove, and I'm edge walking, trying to bait him out a little bit. He wants to stay on this bridge, no idea why, but it eventually becomes my downfall because I fall off the bridge, and then I roll under because if he was smart, he would have plunged me, but he decided not to. I think he hit me with the seed right there, the great seed of the great tree or whatever, because all of a sudden the enemies start reacting to me. I'm not being attacked, but I was just playing it safe, getting out of there real fast, running away. And so we go back to the guy, and oddly enough, he's waiting for me, which is interesting, because I gotta tell you, if I was him, I probably would have ran away. Maybe he had a lot of souls or something, I don't know. But we're back on the bridge. We are doing our thing. I'm checking to see if the enemies are going to react to me, because if he giant seeded me, I don't want the enemies to fight me. And so, back on the bridge, I let him get that. I'm trying to scope out how big the range is for these weapons. And just go ahead and drink up a little bit, right in his face. And now we're back to it. We're both having a nice little standoff. He doesn't really want to do anything, and so that's fine. We'll give him a little poke, drink in his face, and do a nice little upward swing. And so at this point, I know I've got him, so I want to put the pressure on him, and so I'm doing this, and victory. Felt good. He was good sport though, so we're gonna give him a little toast. Let him know thanks for a good game. Great job, and on to the next one. So this one got me pretty fired up after the fact. I kid you not, I was running around the world for like 15 minutes looking for these guys. And I come onto this roof, looking around, and then all of a sudden they just come out of nowhere, clearly hiding and waiting for me. And so I'm pretty irritated, and so I hit Goldie with a turn and burn. My goal was to get Goldie out of the picture first, and so we hit him again, and he's dead. And so I'm feeling good. Pretty much the way I see invading, if I'm outnumbered, is if I get one of them down, I consider that a victory for me. And so you can see, we're beating this guy up. I'm pretty sure I'm better than these guys and I can get him, but he basically decides here that he is going to be super passive, and it starts to click right now why he's being this way, because that was a password phantom. And he is just biding time until he can go and get his password buddy back. And that's really irritating. I know that they need to stay alive at all costs. I'm tracking. Whatever, man. Do your thing. I go for a plunge right here, and my sword lands right next to him, and that is so frustrating. So he's summoning the Phantom back. Okay. Gotta do what you gotta do. I get it. That's not what makes me salty and irritated. What makes me salty and irritated is the way they act about it. Like, I mean, this guy's here, like, super passive. They're hanging out at the bonfire. They're not even in the world. They're not playing the game. And again, I looked around for these guys for like 15 minutes. And then they decide to ambush me. And while I go to lay the emote on him, he decides to play aggressive now that his friend is back to passively protect him all over again. So I got a little irritated. I mean, what are you going to do? Host wants to live. I get it. You want to hang out around the bonfire. You don't want to lose your souls. Almost get the yellow again. He runs away wisely. And we're going to try and bait them out into the level a little bit here. Really, the best thing I've got going for me, I think, is the turn and burns. And he's clearly trying to bait me into a parry. And so I did not know that they could parry that weapon art, and so lesson learned, I won't do that again. We drink up, try to heal a little bit. I'm still trying to bait him into the world a bit. I probably should have chugged again, because here I do my turn and burn. Or maybe I don't. Oh yeah, I'm trying to just get these guys into the world, because I've got the Estus and everything, but I'm not liking how they're playing, so I want to make them play the game. I should have healed right there. I should have healed. I shouldn't have tried to trade. But these guys are like, oh, look at us. We're so good. Here's some poo. I had to summon my password, Phantom. Yay. So that left me pretty irritated, and we decided to come into the other DLC just to see how it's going. And here's the first one there. Like I said, we had some good invasions yesterday. I was pretty happy with them. We didn't lose a lot, and we didn't find too many people who were punks. We found a lot of people just playing, and then when we came up on them, they were like, he's just playing too. So that was nice. I'm starting to embrace the invader mindset of I just want to wreck some people. And so that's kind of what we're doing here. And we're looking around. Where's the guy? I don't know. We almost walked right off the edge here. And that would have been so sad. But I'm not as familiar with any of these. I'm not as familiar with this DLC location. And one of the reasons I left the Ashes DLC location is because it was spawning me in really big worlds, and I was having to chase people down and find them. And so I see he's coming down, so I let him go and grab the bonfire real quick because I'm not a douchebag. And he grabs it. I try to give him a little emote, like, you got it, dude, good job. I think he recognized that because he gave me a little bow there. So now we are in the invader mindset, and we want to mess this guy up. And so we get him a little turn and burn. He's got Vort's hammer. I'm not as familiar with the weapon art there. I'm not as familiar with the weapon swings. I'm not sure how Frostbite's gonna hit me. So we're just trying to punish his swings, really. That's what we're going for. Anytime he makes a swing, we want to punish it. And I'm not really turn and burning at all. I'm trying to play pretty aggressive with this guy because I'm an invader and this is his world, so I want to mess him up a little bit. And so, fight's going pretty well. We got him to drink a couple, which is nice. He manages to go right through that, which is interesting. And so we'll drink up, he'll drink up, and not quite fast enough to get that swing there. I'm not sure what I could have done to punish that. But he's going for a couple swings, and he's pretty consistent with what he's doing. He's just swinging a lot. And so we get the frostbite, whatever, not too concerned. The meter will stay there, we won't do any more damage. And then I managed to hit him right here because he just misses, and then we're just trying to play aggressive, and he doesn't heal, which is probably his big problem. So we managed to get him right there and get him again, and then we win. He's a good guy. He's respectful. I liked that invasion. It was a good one. And just trying to play aggressive with him. There wasn't multiple enemies, so I was just, I'll play a bit aggressive. Willing to trade if the trade's worth it. And we pretty much spent the entire day yesterday just invading. And so here we are invading again, and we're looking for the host. Where is he? I don't know. I actually also got invaded here yesterday, and unfortunately I did lose in this exact same area because I was beaten up on the invader, and then he decided to drop down into the little fallen cathedral area down there, and me and the blue that was with me chased him down there. But my big mistake was I started playing the level, and there's tons of summoners down there, and so I was trying to go and get the summoners taken care of, and unfortunately he took advantage of that. Fortunately for him, unfortunately for me, he took advantage of that. And so he's summoning some people. That's cool. Again, my mentality here is kill one person. I'm not really going for covenant items or anything crazy like that. Notice these guys have dropped. And so I'm like, oh, okay, we'll go down, we'll make a little leapy leap and do our thing. And so we're tracking him down, trying to find him. That was a bit scary. And we saw their little meter go, yeah, just right there. And so we're like, oh, okay, I almost fell off that right there, that would have been terrible. And we're going in to fight them. They're fighting Lothric Knights, and so we just let them finish those guys off, and then we decide to come on in. We want to be a little respectful. Give him a little wave. This he's just playing. He's summoned a blue. He doesn't have overpowered gold phantoms helping him. He's not being douchey or anything. So, okay, that's cool. The host is, very naturally, he is wary of me. He's starting to circle me here, and I make my first mistake, like right off the bat. I go for a double swing when I know the host is behind me. So that was a huge mistake. And so I got to play on the defensive, and I'm rolling around a bit, just trying to scope these guys out. Blue's a mage, and then we get a second blue, and I'm like, oh, this is bad. So I run out, I see my opportunity, chug, and give a little turn and burn. Works really nicely. And then we're going to go for a second turn and burn because both the blues are with me, and we get one of them. Victory is achieved to me. And then I made a mistake here. I should have healed, and I shouldn't have chased him because he just turned and burned me like I did them. And so I shouldn't have chased him. I need to make the host and the people always come after me. And so this one, I was a bit of a douchebag here. I didn't wave. I kind of thought he saw me, and I was like, oh, whatever. I'm an invader. I don't have to be a nice person. But he's just playing, and I don't know how that didn't connect right there, that second swing. That was kind of irritating. But, we're just going to be aggressive with this guy and chase him down. He's in the swamp, and there's lots of enemies here, and I think we can get him. And so, again, I'm just going aggressive. He comes out to this little area, and I make a lot of mistakes here. Like, he's getting after me. I know he's got Onyx Greatsword, and so Onyx Blade is what it's called. And so we make some mistakes. It happens. I need to be better about not overly swinging. Like, I know it's a 2-hit system, but there's a lot of times when I think I could go for one swing, and what are you gonna do? You live, you learn, you make videos, you hopefully get better. And then this is what I was hoping for. The Herald comes in to help us, and again, I'm an invader. I've embraced the invader mindset. I want to make people play the levels and beat me, and I'm not all about the 1v1 nonsense. I just like having fun. And so he gets stuck. It's good for me. I'm happy. I've got some moss clumps as well. I can heal the poison if I need to, but he goes down. We ambushed him, but again, I'm invading. Just got to deal with it. And so here we are again. Now, I left this part in because this is real weird. These guys just suddenly turn on me. I didn't hear any kind of giant tree noise. So I'm just like, okay, this is weird. The angel's not attacking me, but these thralls are. This is weird. And then you'll see here, I actually hit them, and it does nothing. And then all of a sudden, after dodging them and them being all like pew pew with the little blow darts, they're just like, okay, we're done. We made our point. You can go about your day, kill the host, whatever. So that was weird. And then we come upon who I like to refer as Skater Boy, just skating around with his lagalicious internet. So I'm not sure how this one's gonna go, but I'm like, okay, whatever. We'll play the game, and you know, Cambodia, he could be in somewhere equally as bad or worse. And so here we go. We're just swinging and playing and doing the thing, making connections. Terrible internet. And as you can probably imagine, we end up getting in there with the weirdest damage, clicks, and lag, and